Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Talking Trends for April 3rd, Wednesday. Hump Day.
Hump it up, baby.
Yes. How are you guys doing out there? How's your week going? Have you survived the nor'easter that we're experiencing?
It was a rainy day.
Very rainy. Currently windy as well.
Yeah, we just was sitting here hearing some howls going. We're like, what the hell is going on?
going on?
I was like, was it windy when you came in? It's like, apparently it is.
Yeah.
We're lucky we're not in New Brunswick.
Why?
They're expecting 20 centimeters of snow, people.
Oh, my goodness.
So shout out to the NB people. Move to Halifax, motherfuckers. I told you before.
Damn.
To get the hell away from there.
Damn.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining in for another episode of Talking Trends. We are your esteemed hosts. I go by the name of Tyke. I was going to say Tony.
I was like, Tyke?
Yeah, TK.
And I am Tony.
Thank you.
Or Tyke, whatever.
If this is your first time tuning in, again, thank you. If you're unfamiliar with the show, we find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be listening to this show. You on the couch somewhere? You in your bed? In the car? In the kitchen? Big ups to you.
This is a later edition. We normally do 5 o'clock. This is an 8 o'clock edition.
Yeah,
so
I was out of town. We'll get into that.
That's all good, but you may be in a different position than you normally would be at 5. You may be in a more comfortable, relaxed position.
Yes.
Whatever position you enjoy.
Stop saying position.
Yeah, I love saying it.
Oh, my God. Anyways, we want to hear your likes, your comments, dislikes, and opinions on the stories that we're going to be, of course, covering on today's show. And they will be starting to show off big time. More than 80 women are pressing charges against the hospital. For what, you may ask? Well, they decided to install a camera in the delivery room.
Oh, my. With no knowledge.
Nope.
Hello.
Damn. Back in the news, Britney Spears has checked in to a mental institute.
She done gone lost it, people. Again.
Speaking of losing it, on the second half of the show.
No, that's getting it, baby. That's getting it.
This is true. Quite possibly the most interesting children's birthday party I've ever heard. A mother has been charged for, we're just going to talk about that.
With a few things.
Yeah.
The picture says some of the story right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And finally, wrapping up today's show. How much does it cost to get airlifted in the States
The big mamoo.
to a hospital?
You get stuck with the bill, people.
Yeah.
We'll let you know how much it is.
You want to stay safe. You want to avoid that bill at all costs.
Yeah, take the road version if you can.
Right.
Don't fly in the sky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First off, how was your day?
It's a good day today.
Mm-hmm.
I needed some rest from yesterday.
Yeah, you were telling me.
Had that football practice outside. Very wet and very cold. But once I got into it, I liked it.
Right.
I was like, give me more.
Well, I think that's generally how I feel with most
Workouts
or anything involving exerting some sort of energy or effort.
Yeah.
But once you're like 10 minutes in,
Yeah.
you're in.
Then you're like, I'm good.
It's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It was good, though. I really enjoyed it. But, I was tired. I was definitely tired.
Yeah.
You were trying on my gear today. You watch his Instagram. You couldn't resist.
Yeah.
But it was good. Had a good workout today and tried to stay dry. It was very wet today, but it's all good. What about you?
My day was good, of course. Started off fairly early, waking up at 5:30, hitting the gym at 6 o'clock.
You cray-cray.
I know. And then after that, I had to do some more filming.
Yes, you were very busy today.
Yeah, I had to head out to Truro.
Truro boy, yeah.
For some filming for a little project that I'm involved with. And, of course, the two nights before, they drop a script on me, which is like 15 pages.
What the hell?
And they're like, did you take a chance to? Did you get a chance to look at the script? I was like, I mean, briefly. But I remember scrolling in the email, and I was just shaking my head. I was like, there's no way this is gonna work. And anyways,
That you couldn't remember, you mean? Or just like...
just everything. Memorization.
It was on the floor of your car.
Yeah.
I got it right here.
Anyways, I'm not good at that. I'm working on my memory, and today definitely proved that it needs a little bit of work, especially in times of urgency. But regardless...
I think you're more of a spontaneous. You're an ad-lib dude.
I like it.
Just let me go.
Yeah, I like the
like
spontaneity.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind some scripted things as long as I can add along with them. But if the problem with scripting is that I've learned in knowing professional.
Here we go. The Actors Guild.
It was written by like an older dude. So he's writing it how he would say it. And I'm just I would not say sentences like that.
Right.
Yeah. I think I speak pretty well, but it's just some of the punctuation, the grammar that he would use.
Different.
Yeah. Way different.
Old white dude.
All white dude. Shouts out to Bill, script writer.
Shout out to William.
Yes, if you will.
As you were.
Anyways, guys, again, thank you very much for tuning in. We love it.
Yeah.
We love you.
We do.
Kisses. If you haven't liked the page, head over to Old Talking Trends on Facebook and give us a like.
Give it a try.
If you like the show, share it to your friends. And yada, yada, yada. We won't bother you with that anymore. Let's just get into it.
Get it.
So 81 women sue California hospital that put cameras where? Well, in the delivery room. Scores of women have gone back to court alleging that a Southern Californian hospital that installed hidden cameras in 3 labor and delivery rooms, not 1. So it violated their privacy while they were emotionally and physically exposed, and that they were at their most vulnerable. The claim was first filed as a class action in 2016, but was denied class action status. It was refiled last week by 81 women who underwent procedures from July 2012 to June 2013, when cameras were rolling at the Women's Center. As it did in 2016, Sharp Healthcare, the women's nonprofit parent company, acknowledged in the statement Tuesday that installed motion-activated cameras and computer monitors, saying that they were actually meant to catch thieves or people responsible for the disappearance of powerful anesthetics from drug carts. Ladies and gentlemen, usually you have a med room for that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be in the same. Yeah.
And it's locked in. Yeah. And you usually bring it in day of surgery or, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. Some hospitals could operate a little bit differently.
You sound about right.
But I definitely know, in my experience working in a little bit of healthcare, they have medical rooms for that sort of stuff.
Right.
And also those things are locked up with the key, and you have to know somebody to know somebody.
Yeah, to get that.
Right.
To get the good stuff.
Anyways, the new suit, which was filed Friday in San Diego County Superior Court, seeks unspecified damages at a jury trial for invasion of privacy, unlawful recording of confidential information, negligent infliction of emotional distress, and breach of fiduciary duty involving as many as 1,800 women.
It's a lot of women.
That's a lot of women.
It's a lot of babies.
That's a lot of exposure.
That's a lot of exposure.
It alleges that patients' most sensitive genital areas were visible at times, and the cameras were positioned where they could sometimes record the women's faces.
Oh, my.
So it's not like you're just getting, whose vagina is that? Oh, that's Cynthia's.
She's my neighbor.
Shouts out to the Cynthia's out there.
Shouts out, Cynthia.
Sorry. And one person said, I'm a mom of 4 girls. I lead by example. I'm pretty black and white person as far as what is right and what is wrong. And this is wrong.
Seems very wrong.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. That's not good. I don't know what the purpose of you having cameras in there are. You're telling me it's for thieves, and I don't believe that.
I also have a thing. When I have a child, I'm not even going to be the dude that goes in with the camera.
You're not that guy. I mean,
roll in, start a Instagram live story.
Yeah.
Me and my babe, coming out.
It's not pretty.
I mean,
it's.
Did you bring a camera in? Or?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
No, God, no.
I don't know, but some people do.
What do you want to relive it for?
Yeah, I heard it's not the most prettiest of things.
Listen, whatever you see in the movies.
The baby comes all clean.
It ain't that.
Yeah.
The baby's purple.
It's sometimes covered in multiple
fluids, which are all over the floor. Yes. I won't get too graphic, but trust me. It's probably something you don't want to relive. And if you want to relive it, just go get a gory horror film. It's about the same thing.
Or search your favorite category on the hub. Anyways, in times where security and privacy are valued the most, why the hell would a hospital do this?
Right.
Especially in a place where you're left pretty goddamn vulnerable. That's the last thing. You're going into a setting where you're looking for help. That's the only reason you're going to a hospital generally. I mean, you're going to see somebody, but that's what it's there for. It's to help you deal with a serious or maybe not so serious situation. And the last thing on your mind is to be, being feeling vulnerable.
Agreed. 100%. I mean, that's probably the most vulnerable position emotionally, physically you could be in.
Yeah.
And it's probably, it's a super invasion of privacy. It's a private moment. You're in a public place, but it's a private moment.
This is true.
There's no audience there. Until now.
Yeah.
Get your popcorn, bitches.
Oh, gross.
Hey.
Well, I
Sally-
mean,
Sally
we
said-
didn't do it. So
Sally says TK would be passed out on the floor. Hey, he's stronger than that.
I am stronger than that. You know why?
He's seen some shit.
I've seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And just the other day, I mean, I watched.
Oh, God.
I watched shoulder surgery. Like I watch weird shoulder. I watch surgery.
Soldier.
I watch surgery videos quite often.
Watch that. You
What?
like it?
I'm into it. I'm into the anatomy and just how stuff works.
And I'm the freaky one. No, I ain't the freaky one. I'm into some normal things. Feet, it's all good.
Here we go.
Messing up shoulders and stuff, and he likes that. He's into it.
I don't get turned on by it.
Well,
It does
we don't know that.
It does nothing for me
I don't
below
know
the
that.
waist.
I don't know. You. How many of you watched?
Countless.
Exactly. What do you mean countless? I would assume that most of the time it's probably the same thing over. I guess porn is kind of the same thing over and over again, isn't it?
Yeah, don't get tired of that, do you?
I do not.
Get into all Oh yeah,
Give it to
baby.
Yeah. You know it. You know it all day long.
Yeah, I've seen that position before, but why do I keep going back? You know what? I was tempted this month
Oh no! Don't you dare!
to do the ban.
You're
The
a
30-day
fool.
ban.
You are a fool.
I haven't started it yet.
From like that,
Or maybe
like the contest,
I got to do a week. I got to start with a week.
like the Seinfeld contest.
Yeah,
You're crazy.
the master of my own domain.
Does that include like sex too?
No, I believe in Seinfeld they were allowed to have sex. I think. Quote, I could be wrong.
No, I don't think it was. Remember, because he was dating the virgin, and he couldn't do nothing about it.
Oh,
Remember? I think it's altogether abstinence for like 30 years. You're crazy. Do it. You gonna do it?
I'm tempted to challenge myself.
You'd be like Kramer. I'm the first 2 hours.
That would be
my
me.
God.
I don't know. We'll see.
No,
All this
Sally
have-
says it was no sex at all. It was no sex at all.
Oh man,
Man,
that's cool. I could do that.
I could do
shit, I'm not whatever. I'm not-
you disgust me. How about no shoulder surgery videos? That's even better.
Yeah.
The sex part is
I'm out.
it's the videos you never get through for the shoulder surgeries.
Exactly.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll fill you guys in.
You better think about that.
Maybe on Monday.
You better think about on Monday.
I'm constantly challenging people. I don't know if anybody's going to come on board with the challenge of this one, but
Yeah.
anyways. Speaking of challenges, mental challenges affect all of us, no matter what level of economic status you are.
Yeah, no matter what it is, you may be in trouble. Listen, it's on a serious note, a lot of people suffer from, depression, mental problems, whatever the case may be.
You would be a liar if you were sitting there and saying, I've never suffered. Life has been perfect from day one up until this very moment.
Doesn't happen, people.
You, ma'am, or you, sir, are a goddamn liar.
Big time. Well, you know who isn't a liar? Britney Spears. She's checked herself into a mental health facility amid her father Jamie's major health issues after posting a cryptic Instagram. Now, I follow Britney.
You would.
Why just to keep up on the news, baby, because I want to know what she's doing. Yeah, but I haven't seen her post anything lately,
Right.
Which is interesting. So, because she's pretty good posting pretty frequently.
Right.
37-year-old singer has been distraught over the illness. Her father, Jamie, checked herself into a hospital last week, where she will be there for 30 days, according to sources. Insiders tell the publication that Jamie's issues are serious and not improving, so her father's getting worse and worse. This is what's kind of triggered her her situation here. News comes just minutes after Britney took to Instagram to share messages which read, quote, "Fall in love with taking care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit." Good words.
I agree.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Britney was last pictured with her father in October last year in an outing in Los Angeles. Jamie has been dealing with health issues since last year and suffered a ruptured colon, leading Britney to cancel a series of shows in Las Vegas, her residency there. She said in a statement in January, "I am dedicating my focus and energy to take care of my family. We have a very special relationship, and I want to be there with my family at this time." So yeah, she's checked herself in. It's taken a big mental stress, I guess, on her.
I would say.
Because Britney obviously in this family would be like the leader. She's the one, right? She's the one that made it. She's the one making the most success, most money, whatever the case may be. So I mean, she'd probably feel the most stress, maybe. I mean,
It's a lot of things. I would assume. A lot of people think when it comes with that level of success,
Yeah.
you probably think you're living the easy life. You know, you don't got a thing to worry about. But perhaps a lot of these people, you know, they have perhaps their family to take care of. Maybe a lot of their family and friends, as a result of their success, decide to not work or, you know, take care of themselves. And everything kind of is riding on her shoulders or whoever's shoulders who's in that position.
Yeah. So, I mean, the other thing is, too, it's weird because she's trying to be there for her family in this time, but she's also checked herself into a facility for 30 days. So she kind of knows, like, in order for me to take care of the family, I have to take care of me, and I have to get myself right before I can go take care of anybody else, which is a good way to do it. But it just seems like it's kind of like, you know.
There was a quote I put up the other day. I was just like, allow me to take care of me for you.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as you said, when you read that she said that, it kind of rings true. And I totally believe that, because if you are in no mental state personally
yourself,
and you can't barely take care of yourself,
exactly,
you're unable to take care of somebody else that you love properly, or somebody that you care about properly.
True story. You got to take care of you first, otherwise you're no good to anybody else.
That's what I mean. And I mean, I'm a huge advocate for people. Yo, if you're stressed out, talk to somebody. Even if you might not be able to afford the best professional help. I wish there were more options, and I think that's another thing that here in Halifax, and even worldwide in North America, it's a problem.
Huge problem.
To try, because it's such a touch and go situation with the mind. It's hard to diagnose a lot of things. Yeah, because everybody's it's so individual. It's kind of like the back.
Yeah. Could be so many.
It reminds me of the back. I mean, it's just weird, but I mean, I wish there were more options for people. Instead of wasting money on stadiums and such.
Whoa.
We could be
Took an ugly turn.
Yeah, not wasting money on, you know.
Low blow.
Giving, well, I mean, I think if you generate a healthy public, then everything will follow. If you have a very poor mental state public, then you have a I don't know, bad place to live.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I mean, there's so many other things. I think even when you talk about that stadium, so many things that money could go towards that the city needs.
There's things I want to buy all the time. I go to the mall and be like, man, I really want that. That'd be nice in my house. Yep. I would like these sneakers. Yep. But you know what? A little control, little responsibility, prioritize. Yep. But yeah, I think when it comes to that stuff, we're severely hurting for departments to deal with people who have mental problems. Absolutely. And even people reach out on their social media and being like, hey, where the hell can I go?
True story.
And yeah, I mean, me personally, like, I'm still looking to get back into therapy myself, to talk to somebody professionally, just to iron out some issues. Like, I still talk to some friends or whatever that I want to go through something. But it's good to go to somebody professionally. You can lay it all out, and you don't have to worry about any of that getting out to any of other your friends. Yep, absolutely. I mean, if that does, then you have to end that therapeutic relationship with whoever you're talking to. But anyways, I mean, yeah. That's my plan for next week. I said I was going to do it last week, but the last couple weeks have just gone away from me. But I'm going to continue that, try and do that at least 2 to 3 times a month. I owe myself, you owe yourself a good hour.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
Take that to the bank. Cash it.
Cash it, baby.
You know, we can cash. Everyone who joined us today. Yes. Take that money in. Roll call time. Thank you guys for joining us on this late edition. Shouts out to everybody joining us today. We got Jamie Brown, Nova Scotia Bucks. Let's go, baby. Charlene all the way from Moncton. We got Aaron in the house. Julie, shouts out. We got Sally. Kim all the way from BC. Donnie Clark, my man. We also got Chelsea May in the house. And we got Matthew, Laura, and Rochelle joining us. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you.
Much appreciated, guys. We do appreciate when you take the time out of your day to come hang out with us buffoons and listen to what we have to say.
The buffoonery.
Yeah. And of course, we want to hear what you have to say. Type it out. It might take a couple seconds, but we will try and get to it. I would read it, but I'm doing a lot behind the scenes too.
He's doing that. I'm doing the reading.
Yeah. I don't even know who checked in on my chat. So anybody that's on my list, shouts out to you. Love ya.
Hit him up in the DM. Baby.
Yeah.
He likes that. No. Talk shoulder surgery to him.
Yeah.
He's into that.
We could do that.
He's disgusting. So weird.
How can we
You're kinky.
Yeah, how can we fix that plantar fasciitis? Yeah,
look at you go.
Anyways.
He's getting turned on.
Yeah.
Got no underwear on today.
Hey. Yeah, yes I do.
Jesus. He's checking.
Yeah, I have to. Second half of the show.
It'd be much better than the first one.
Well,
No.
we say that now.
Well, you're going to lead us in the right direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Get it on.
Another candidate for Mother of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. A Utah Ma. Mama.
Mama. Oh, she's a mama.
She's
baby.
a mommy. Utah mommy.
Oh, God. You're already into her.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you.
Already been up to
Shoulder
research.
surgery and Utah mamas.
You got me.
You're awesome.
Will you be my lawfully wedded bride?
Oh, she
Anyways,
will. Should
a
be
Utah
what you
mother
want.
has been charged for giving children, well, what? Bad candy? No! Lap dances, ladies and gentlemen. And it doesn't stop there. She also gave drugs, alcohol at a birthday party.
I mean, they all go hand in hand, buddy.
This is true.
That's a round party. That's a nice rounded party.
That sounds like a good host to me.
Hey, I want to go to that party.
Right?
Yeah.
A Weber County woman is facing a slew of different charges related to her alleged actions at a child's birthday party at her Harrodsville home. According to the charge documents, 40-year-old Rihanna, interesting, Nevins partied with at least 12 minors ranging in ages from 14 to 17 on February 9th. Mere days from Valentine's.
Hey,
She looking for
spreading the love, baby.
I suppose.
Spreading the love.
Police say during the party, minors drank alcohol and smoked the marijuana,
Yep.
the sticky icky,
Yep.
the ooey gooey.
Sticky icky.
What else is it?
You're disgusting.
The ganji. Oh, the smoke daddy. You got
That's
some
not
of
even a
that
word anymore.
I know. I'm just making it up.
Smoking that shit.
Anyways, the mother knew about it and even joining in to have a drink with some of the teens.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
It's a good host.
It's a great. We said it before. Great host.
Damn good host.
The minors told police at one point.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Give it a second.
Here we go.
The minors told police at one point. Now,
We're getting shut down.
I know that we're talking about minors, but we have to make some fun of it. Everybody, all right here.
You're going to
No?
get us in trouble.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways,
He doesn't care.
the minors told police at one point she went upstairs where, according to court documents, she danced sexually for about 10 minutes, including giving several minors lap dances. And to top it all off, ladies and gentlemen, at least one minor recorded the events on camera.
Of course.
We live in that age. Well, wouldn't you?
Nope. Listen. You know them young guys are all recording that for later on.
Rihanna, baby girl, what
Well,
are you doing?
Sally says, that party sounds better than any one of my birthday parties, and parents are not meant to be your friends.
In some cases, yes, that's definitely true.
I think this is a clear case of, well, obviously some problems with her, obviously. That's to boot. But, I mean, you know what? You went too far to try to be
Cool.
your kid's friends and your kid's friend's friend.
You know what's cool?
Your friend.
Driving them home, making sure they get home safe.
I mean,
Maybe watching a movie with them. That's cool, too.
don't have a drink with them.
You don't got to have a drink with them. You don't
be
got to go
grinding
upstairs.
your business all-
Yeah, go upstairs, get a negligee, come down, and dance for 10 minutes.
I mean,
You could.
you can.
But,
You shouldn't.
it will lead to the following charges. 4 counts of dealing in harmful material to a minor by an adult. All third-degree felonies. 4 counts of lewdness and Class B misdemeanor. 4 counts of contributing to delinquency of a minor. And Class B misdemeanor. Here's the thing. I'd like to switch the tables up on you.
Okay.
What happens if this was a dude?
Oh, dude.
What happens if a
Man.
father comes down?
Can you
What was his name from here? Bobby B. Bad or something?
Oh, my God. I can't believe you even went there. Wow. Wow. You went, that was old. That's OG, triple OG. That's some old school right there. That's, if you don't know nothing about that, don't look it up.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Do not look that up.
look
No, do not.
Shouts out to
Bobby B.
BBB.
Shouts up.
You know what's so funny about him?
The original Chippendale.
Yeah, the original Nova Scotia Chippendale. Here's a funny story.
I don't think it is. Okay.
Yeah, it is. I hosted
Oh my!
Bachelor party at my house a couple years ago.
Yeah, you did.
People will be be left nameless.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
Except for Bobby B. Bad. He's on there.
guys, listen. Me personally, I'm not into the strip club thing. I'm not into the stripper thing. Does nothing for me. Okay. I was in the entire time. I decided to stay in my den at the time, and
You just hid.
just drank in there. But you know what was funny? Usually when you have an escort come over, they usually have security.
That's true.
Guess who was security?
Oh no.
Guess who I talked to the entire time?
Are you gonna name names now?
Only going into the fridge to grab a beverage and then back out into the hallway / den. It was BBB. He was playing liaison, security protocol.
He was?
Yes.
He wasn't part of the show.
I'm sure I could have slipped him a 20.
Yeah.
I would have taken his shirt off real quick.
He was in the champagne room with you. Tell us the whole story.
Oh, man.
Don't you hold back.
You know.
Well, it's it's quite the scene.
It's interesting. And it's just, oh my God. It was just so, nothing more awkward to me.
Nothing more
Watching
unsexy.
a group of people stare at one person who's in the center of a circle.
Yeah, especially like if it's in a house or something where like there's no light. The kitchen light is on.
I gotta sit on the couch in my living room the next day and be like,
you gotta just burn everything.
yeah.
I mean,
this is disgusting.
it's part of the thing about being in a strip joint.
It could stay there.
What I've heard.
Yeah. So
is that the whole atmosphere? It's the lighting, it's the music, it's the whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. In your living room, would just be like,
I gotta invite my grandmother for dinner.
yeah,
The next day.
I do Christmas in this room.
That's what I'm saying. The presents are unwrapped.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
I gotta think about myself talking to BBB. and
Shouts
then-
out to Triple B.
Shouts out.
Bobby B. Bad.
They're the true big baller brand.
Where's he around? Where is he now? It's all going to hell now. Okay.
Anyways, so I was like I was saying before.
Yeah.
What if the tables were turned, genders were switched, and the mom is all of a sudden dad coming down,
Can you imagine?
giving lap dances?
Buddy, this guy wouldn't even make it to jail. They would kill this guy. He'd be up on like attempted rape or something. Like it'd just be out of control, man.
Yeah,
so,
insane.
I don't know.
It's all wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We poke fun because we want to give you a little chuckle. Hopefully you had a little laugh, like, ha, okay.
There's nothing funny about what we just read there.
Yeah, nothing funny.
Those charges are not funny.
Entertaining minors, giving them alcohol, giving them marijuana.
Don't do any of that.
Don't do that. And then on top of it, don't give them a lap dance, okay?
And don't give him a lap dance. Yeah, just don't do any of that.
Well, I'm sure one of the kids is like, is Rihanna going to be home tonight? Yeah, I'll be over. Yeah, I'll be over.
Yo, your mom gonna be home?
Yeah, I'll come over. Mom, can I sleep over at Rihanna's?
20 kids over there.
Hell no.
It's VIP tonight. It covers $25.
Yeah.
I'm making money off that.
I hope that kid's an entrepreneur.
I'd be
like
making
that.
money.
Yeah.
You pimp up your mom.
Mama money.
Speaking of money,
Yes.
something that'll cost you a lot of money. If you ever need some medical attention,
Mama.
and the ambulance can't get to where you're at, you might need one of those Helivacs. Yeah, that's not going to cost you a pretty penny. It's going to cost you a lot of pennies, people. Capitol Hill Tuesday, lawmakers plan to crack down on surprise medical bills for hospital services and treatments outside patients' insurance networks. That includes an air ambulance cost, which can cost you the grand sum of $40,000.
I'm familiar with this because when I was down in Florida, one of my friends, she had got into a car accident.
Yeah.
And the hospital, funny enough, was literally 2, 3, 4 minutes away.
You could have walked there.
She could have walked, but it was just the severity of the accident.
Yeah.
They had to fly in the helicopter.
Right.
And she told me the price, and I was just like, oh my, it was like upwards of $25,000 for, it was like a second ride.
Just ridiculous. A little update. Naomi says Bobby B. Bad is still working. He's in his fireman suit. So he's a fireman now.
But like he's an actual fireman.
He's a real fireman. He's not doing the fireman thing.
But does he do the calendars though?
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, he must be older now, though. How old
So
is he?
who cares? I'm sure he keeps himself in somewhat decent
He's
shape.
doing so. All right, we got to get off this Bobby.
What?
Shouts out to Triple B.
Putting out fires. Ah.
I'll get into fire and I'll see him there.
Ah. Hey, yeah, I got. Hey, yeah, there's a fire at my place. Can I request a fireman?
Yeah, can I come over?
Is
you have music
Triple
going.
B?
Jesus. There's still a fire, but there's music in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Would you mind? And make sure he shows up with I don't know, something.
Can you put out that fire, but real slow?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And no pants.
Yeah.
Anyway.
With that other
Jesus
hose.
Christ.
Jesus.
All right. When Joseph Penrod,
Okay.
his son accidentally swallowed a bunch of prescription pills, his wife panicked. Quote, the first thing that he did was call poison control, and they talked to her about getting him to the ER as quickly as possible. They didn't think twice when he was airlifted to a hospital, of course. Quote, they suggested that we were not apparently equipped to deal with the particular age of the patient and the particular condition, so they took him to a better hospital, one a little bit further away, and they had to get him there quickly, of course.
So they brought him to one hospital, then they airlifted him to another.
When he called, they said, listen, you could take him to this hospital, but you know what? You got to get him to another one. It's gonna be airlift.
Right.
They just said, okay, whatever.
Okay.
His son was stable at the time. Insurance paid for the emergency room care, but he got slapped with a $40,000 bill for the air ambulance. Quote, I did not have $40,000 laying around. It would have destroyed us financially. Penrod said air ambulances are often out of insurance network coverage because they are independent contractors and negotiate costs separately. They become a growing lucrative business. We should get a helicopter.
They're essentially reminding me of the guys who cap your tires when you park in the wrong place. It's this private company,
Right,
and just charges whatever.
Whatever you want, yeah.
Yeah. Crooks.
The air transport industry, the predominant players are driven by private equity. The model of this is simple. They are people out there in an emergency and they have resources, and we can take them. That's simple. It's a private company, completely operates separately.
Get it, but
Quote, an accident can happen anytime, any place, and you could be the one who's having the decision made for you. And your livelihood and your savings can be on the line. Penrod spent nearly a year fighting the bill. He finally offered to pay $1,000, and they took it. If you're rich, you can get a lawyer, he says, and that's great. If you're on the lower end of the spectrum, then you need to be able to fight long enough to figure out how to escape.
well, that's interesting because now that you know,
Christ.
it's kind of like, yeah, we'll sell for $1,000. Like, is that your minimum cost?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. From 40 to 1,000. I mean, that's a pretty big jump.
It's still steep, I think. And again, it all goes down. I don't know. I'm just going out there. I could be totally wrong, but I think it all comes down to like how things are funded publicly. Then you wouldn't need these private companies. If the government were to properly fund these services, then you wouldn't have these private companies charging these ludicrous bills.
Maybe part of that stadium money could go towards such a program.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you do an ambulance here, you get charged.
185.
Right.
Last time I checked.
What
Last
about if
time
it's an
I
air
rode
ambulance here?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's going to be,
It's probably, I would say maybe 500 to 1,000.
I mean, yeah, easy. Depending on where you're coming from.
Yeah.
What if it's somebody from 30 minutes off the side of the city or something like?
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a flat rate for gas, like because I'm sure you have to pay for all that.
I'm sure. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, 40,000 is, and that's U.S. money. So, yeah, that ain't pretty.
No, man, it's sad because I don't like. Yeah, what if somebody on the lower spectrum?
You can't pay that.
How are you paying that?
Well, the guy said, "Listen, 40 grand, I can't pay that. I'll give you $1,000."
So imagine that. Imagine going to university. Boom, in the States.
Yeah.
Already in debt. You
In debt 50 grand.
you're in debt 50 grand. Then on top of it, you get injured.
Yeah.
And that injury requires you to get airlifted to a hospital.
Yeah.
There's another 40 grand.
Done. It's a shame that insurance doesn't cover it.
It kind of reminds me of like when insurance won't cover cosmetic things that are deemed cosmetic. Like if I want to get my eyes corrected, they don't cover the 70 to 80% because that's cosmetic. If I want to get my teeth straightened, that's cosmetic.
Well, I've had a couple of cysts on my head that are not. They're not medical. Nothing was medically wrong with me.
Sure.
No, I got a lot of things wrong with me. Trust me, and a lot of them have to do with my head.
Yeah.
But I would go to the doctor and say, "Listen, can I get this removed?" And they say, "Well, it's
We're gonna have to chop you, like take the whole thing off."
It's all got to go.
Yeah.
You talking about this?
Yeah, that's all.
Because I would suggest getting rid of this.
Yeah.
And growing a new one, because this one's not working for you. But that's considered cosmetic.
Yeah.
And they would have to charge me for it. So the doctor would be like, "Is it causing you any pain?" And I'm like, "Well, not really."
I'd be like, ah!
She's like, is it causing you any?
Yes.
She's like, is it causing you any pain? I'm like, yeah, I get headaches often. Oh, great, here you go.
But you see, that's interesting you bring that up, because then that kind of also answers a lot of questions like, well, how are all these people getting hooked on these crazy drugs? Because it seems that doctors, again, are just like, yeah, whatever. Or experiencing any chronic issues? No, but are you experiencing any chronic issues? Okay, yeah. So it's really easy.
But you got to pay for the drugs.
You still got to pay for the drugs, but you still get the quality, baby.
I never thought about that.
You're not walking
I'm making
around.
a doctor's appointment right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm suffering from a lot of things.
Yeah, man, I get that fixed. Okay.
I am Britney Spears.
Yeah. But yeah, that's unfortunate when
So
somebody has to.
Yeah.
Ultimately, be careful.
Don't hurt yourself.
Watch your kids because they'll get into anything. In this case, prescription pills.
Swallowed a bunch of pills.
Yeah.
And it cost you 40 large. Well, one large.
Oh yeah.
One big large.
One bit.
That's what they call me.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of large, NBA tonight.
Yes.
A large game.
Yeah.
Full of large men. NBA Raptors, Toronto Raptors are taking on the Nets tonight, Brooklyn Nets. Should be a good game. Nets are fighting.
Yeah, why it'll be good is because the Nets are fighting to hold on to that position that they're in the conference. Yeah. And I mean, I believe Detroit, Miami, and Orlando are just in a tight race. It's literally a game or two that separates them from playoffs or bust.
Yeah, it's a nice tight run here, right near the end of the beginning of playoffs. I like it.
I like that too. Yeah.
I think also tonight, Bucks playing the 76ers. Another good game.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So yeah, check it out. It's all good. NBA, yes.
Oh, shouts out to the Halifax Mooseheads last night for winning Game 7.
Ooh.
They move on to the next round to play, I believe, Moncton.
All right.
Yeah, they beat Quebec. I can't remember some team from Quebec.
The Nordiques.
Yeah.
Nordiques.
But yeah,
The Rampart.
Yes.
Is that right?
I think so.
Jesus, what just happened there?
Damn.
Ooh.
Well, check out
See,
Moosehead fan number one over here.
I got some brains up here left over on this side.
There you go.
And shouts out to the Halifax Hurricanes, who are starting a playoff run tomorrow.
Yep.
It's on, people. What are you laughing at the Hurricanes for? You just control yourself over there on a Wednesday night. You disgust me.
Should I say that for the Friday rant?
Oh no, just wait. Oh, you can say. I don't care. Just what do you want to say? That what are you going to say?
I don't know.
You have to be very careful.
I do have to be very careful.
They'll find you.
And I can't be caught at these games if I say something like that.
I'll have to remove myself from the scene if he's going to speak.
Yeah, that's true.
I run into the coaches and players all the time at the gym.
Yeah.
They'd be like, you know that TK fool?
Yeah.
I'm like, not really.
What's the saying? Keep your follower count down, boys.
Wow.
We see you.
Let's just be very careful.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Anyway.
Good luck otherwise for those respectable players on the team.
You are terrible.
If anybody wants to know, you can hit me up. But
just don't hit them
actually,
up. It's a bad idea.
I'm not. Actually, you know what? I'm removing myself from that negativity. I don't need that bullshit in my life. I'm not about spreading that shit. I apologize.
You cannot let it out. Everyone wants you to don't let it out.
Shouldn't have even went there. It's a juicy one, but god damn it. No, I don't want to be the catalyst for that. I'm out. I'm done. Fuck it.
Is that it's fault on both ends.
Yeah. It's
you disgust me. Anyway, shouts out to the Hurricanes that are doing good things.
Keeping it positive.
What's happening? Okay, we're out of here. It's been
What
fun.
are you doing tonight? I mean, it's tonight right now.
It is tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've already had dinner.
Oh, lucky.
I had some nice chicken.
Me too. I had chicken and asparagus.
Yeah. Oh, I almost had asparagus, but I did roast potatoes.
Oh.
I know. But look, everybody wants to know. You see that? You know, y'all motherfuckers were quiet for a while until we brought this little juicy thing up. And now all of a sudden everybody wants to talk.
It's to the point, ladies and gentlemen. God damn. It's to the point where I would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, how you couldn't even say it.
Going to the game. I would have an internal battle with myself going to the game.
Listen, you can hit up TK. You can hit up myself. Whatever you like.
I can't.
We can't do it on here because it ain't right. And plus, on top of it, it's not confirmed. It's alleged. You have who's your source? We know your source. So, I mean, I love how everyone's just hanging on like, what are they talking about?
Anyways.
It's actually nothing. We just made that whole thing up just to get you guys interested.
I don't joke about that sort of stuff.
Real.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways,
real,
I would feel very conflicted with myself, and that's why I don't know. I'm having an internal battle with myself because I like basketball. I like supporting the scene.
Yeah,
I just don't like supporting the goddamn dirt that goes on behind it.
Well, listen, let's face this, dirt and everything. This is just
There
been
is
exposed.
dirt.
This has been exposed.
This is some, but I mean,
it ain't right.
this is the dirt.
It's
Dirt,
anyway.
dirt.
It's not good.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God damn. Sorry. I'm going to max out some push-ups tonight.
Naomi says, "Is it what I know? We don't know what you know. Hit us up, Naomi, and we'll
Yeah,
tell you.
I'll give you.
You go first.
I'll shake my head yes or shake it no.
And now my phone is blowing up. Listen, people,
But
I'll fill you in. He'll fill you in.
yeah. Anyways, so you're just chilling this evening?
I'm gonna take it easy. This is it. It's almost my bedtime, so I'm gonna go.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yep.
Because it was a long day yesterday. What about you?
Same thing. Gonna go home. I have to do some preparations for an event tomorrow. Of speaking of sports teams, jersey reveal for the new Halifax Wanderers soccer players.
Is that exciting news for you?
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
I like soccer. I've done their events. I did the when they unveiled the name.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing the unveiling of the jersey.
You are the dude.
And hopefully
Get drafted.
I'm gonna get drafted, but no, this could lead to something else. Anyways,
Oh.
we'll see.
Full of secrets, aren't you?
I don't like speaking on things that haven't come true.
Bobby Joe says, "I love you, TK and Tony. We love you too."
Love you too,
Shout
Bobby.
out. Okay. When is this happening? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow evening at it goes. I get there at 6 to set up. The event doesn't really start till 8.
Where's it all going down? You don't know. I love how you know.
It's a museum on Brunswick Street, like further down. Like
Brunswick. Okay.
I can't remember.
We don't know.
Yeah,
But you're not invited, so don't worry about it.
I mean, they sent out invitations. I don't know if you got one. I'll see you there. I know a couple people that did,
I
but
never got one.
yeah.
Anyway, so that's your deal tomorrow.
That's my deal tomorrow, and then looking
Okay.
forward to the weekend, of course. There's one more day till Friday.
The weekend, baby. All right, we'll try to do it again on Friday. If we can, we'll do that on Friday too. Come on back, people. We appreciate you joining us. The late edition.
Yep.
We'll try to do it on time Friday if we can. And come on back. Tell your friends to join you too. We'll do it all again on a sexy Friday.
Lovely.
It'll be very nice. Much better than today.
Yes, you guys take care.
Peace.
We out.